Great morning, sunshines. Hi, my loves. It's 8:10, not 8. I always have to tell you why I'm late. I don't know why, because I just do. So I dropped my daughter off to practice at 8. Actually, she drops herself off. Wink, wink, right? And then there's no reception over there. So I have to actually drive to find reception. So we're in a Safeway parking lot. By the way, nobody goes to the Safeway, so I don't know how they're still open. There's 6 cars in the parking lot. And I'm one of them, and I'm not going in. I'm doing a live video. Anyways, guys, good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Tammy. As you guys jump on, say good morning, sunshine, or hashtag GMS. You know the drill. Interaction is the only way, number one, I can even see you if you're there, by the way. Good morning, Michelle. How are you, my dear? Good morning, Domenica. Good to see you this week. Thank you for coming in. And also, it's getting out of your comfort zone. A lot of us, it feels uncomfortable to talk at all on Facebook because we're kind of voyeurs. But it's one of the first steps to just getting out of your normal comfort zone. For some of you guys, right? For other views, you're blah, blah, blah. When Uncle Jeff jumps on, he'll talk the whole time. I love it. It's perfect. Good morning, Kelly. How are you? So as you guys jump on, say good morning, sunshine. Share something you're grateful for. It's how we start every one of our days. Cindy, good morning. How are you, my love? I am grateful for the driver's app so that I can keep track of Kinsey's driving, you guys. Getting a license now, so much different than it used to be, right? So when I got my license, we just drove and then got a license. I don't know. Good morning, Laura. And now they have to log every hours. Did you drive night hours? Did you drive on what different types of roads? And an app does it for me. If I had to fill out a logbook, you guys, my kid would never get her license because I wouldn't do it. That's just the way that it is. Okay, 5. I'm sure I'd figure it out. I'd hate it though. Good morning, Lauren. I'm also grateful for bug spray. Anybody else? Because the mosquitoes are starting to come out, and I don't know who has the sweet blood. You guys, I don't know if it's sweet blood or what it is. Why is it that I can be in a room full, or not a room, an outside space with 20 other people, and I'm the one who gets 87,000 bug bites, and nobody else even gets bit? Anybody else? So super grateful for bug repellent and DEET. Straight up DEET. That's probably bad for me. Whatever. Morning, Lauren. Happy day after your birthday. How was it yesterday? Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Caitlin. Okay, so share something you're grateful for. I haven't seen any gratefuls yet. Share your good morning, sunshine. Today is Thursday. We focus on our exercise as a part of our miracle morning routine on Thursdays. So also, if you could post and let me know, what's the last time you exercised? What'd you do? Did you love it? Did you love it? Did you love it? And what are you doing next? So when and what, and then when and what. For me, we did cardio drumming yesterday, and I do it partially just behind the bar while I'm making shakes. It's awesome. You guys should see. My booty's really super sore. And then I've been doing my miles for my Right Fit challenge and my planks. So there you go. There's that. All right. Subject of the day, you guys. Keep on looking because they are out there. I don't know if that's exactly what I wrote, but it's fine. It's going to be the same sort of point. You guys, you know that I talk about how you, who you are and who you're becoming is a direct reflection of the people that you hang out with, right? Whether you believe that or not, it's true. So I'm going to believe it no matter what, right? Good job, Kelly. You're rocking it. But who you surround yourself with is creating the person that you are, because who you surround yourself with it's impacting and it's influencing you. Even if you're a super strong leader, you guys, even if you're tenacious in your ways, if you hang out with people every single day that act a certain way, you're going to start to act the same way as them. And it's just a natural part of our life, of our adaptation, right? So a great example would be, good morning, Kelly. Thank you. You're so sweet. Good morning, Auntie Catherine. So let's just say you're trying to lose 20 pounds. Okay. So we just use the health as an example, right? You're trying to lose 20 pounds. The group of friends, the group of people that you're around most right now have really poor eating habits. You get together at around pizza and beer. If you're going out, it's chips and salsa. If you're hanging in, it's, drinks and maybe even bar food, whatever it is. It's not a focus on their health. And maybe this group also doesn't really focus on exercise. That's not something that they continuously do, right? Now, even if you're trying and you're going after and you're making baby changes, good morning, Brittany, good morning, Haley, I'm going to tell you, it's more challenging for you to be like tenacious and stand up in your own ways. You can do that, right? But it's going to be more challenging if you don't have somebody who's on your side that you're hanging out with. And what happens is like, is that you're trying to switch something, you're trying to change something, you're trying to focus on your health, you're trying to focus on, getting your exercise in, but consistently you're hearing like you don't have to do this instead. And eventually, you guys, we wear down, we break down. I'm like, you know what? You're right. And actually, when I look at my group of friends, I'm actually not that unfit. Like I'm doing all right myself. Like I know I wanted more energy, but like yesterday we talked about, like, forget that dream, like be complacent instead with where you're at, because of who you're around. Now let's compare that, good morning Jojo, with a group of people. Okay, so for instance, I was doing Kinsey and Quincy's chiropractic work yesterday, and we were with Dr. Chris Rabbits, who's freaking unbelievable. She's incredible. I'll do a live video for her business here soon. But she's talking about this group of friends that she has. They're all going to Hawaii, and they all do Ironmans. Okay, like let's take it to the next extreme, right? She hangs out with this community, this group of people. Like I can't even imagine having this many people in my life that aren't just hardcore into their personal health, but they're hardcore into their fitness as well, right? So she's got this entire group that's elevating her. So she's going on this trip and she's like, dude, like I need to make sure like I just like check myself, I get in a line, because I'm gonna be around all these Ironman, like these vicious, awesome, ferocious athletes, and that's vicious and ferocious in a good way, right? So good morning, Glendon. Good morning, Ranisha. How are you guys? And when you think about that, what she's becoming by putting herself around these people that are elevating her is she's becoming more of what she wants to be, right? So who you hang, that was a long explanation of that. You guys should already know this if you watch me, right? Morning Stephanie, morning Annabelle, morning Tamara. Who you hang out with, okay, is going to be who you start to become. So that being said, we've talked about your closest five, right? And we've talked about finding your tribe before. Seeking out people who make you better. Seeking out people who challenge you. Seeking out people, like, you don't want to be the best in the batch. You guys, if you're always the best in the batch, and not like in a conceited, like, oh, look at me, like I'm so awesome, but like if you're the fittest and the smartest and the most, I don't know if I want to say philosophical, but like, you're expanding your mind, you're working on your mind the most, you're the most successful, you earn the most money, like in your group, you can look around and be like, yep, like I'm on my pedestal, like look at me, everybody, I'm the best. Then you're not challenging yourself to be around people who knock you down a notch. Like you want to be around people who kind of knock you on your ass because they're so freaking unbelievable, right? Like, oh man, she is incredible, he is incredible. Like I want to be more, I want to do more, I want to go after. Thank you, Stephanie, love that. Good morning, Monica. I want to go after something more because I'm around these individuals. So this stemmed for me because last night, it was a crazy busy day. You guys, a lot of times I don't get to check my messages, but like once a day. So I apologize when I don't immediately respond. You know me, I'm not tied to social media, but it was even like a text message, right? So we're just ending the night. I'm putting down Quincy, laying him down for bed, and it's 7 something, and I read my messages, and I have a message from my dear friend Christy. She's been on with me, right? Christy Hurley, who runs the Giggling Life with Christy, and I see this message. It's like, hey, come down. We're having oh man, I'm gonna mess it up. Wednesday's wine and inspiration. That's wrong. Women, wine, and inspiration. Oh my God, I suck. Sorry, Christy. Good morning, Sheree. Good morning, Amanda. So she's having this, right? She's having this event, and she's like, I would love it if you would come down and just, hang out. I'm an hour and a half late. They all started at 6. So I send her a message. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go down and I'm just gonna, you know what? Michelle, you just reminded me something. I'll say it right after this. So I'm like, I'm just going to go down. I'm going to say hi to everybody. I tell Kins, like, I'll just be gone for 20, 30 minutes or whatever. She's got her brother. Great. So I walked down there, and you guys, I was meant to be around this group of powerful women. Like I could have said no. I could have said at home. It would have been easier not to seek them out, not to find that, right? But there was an opportunity. I said yes. I went down, and all of a sudden I find myself sitting around this table of powerhouse powerhouse women. I mean, it felt freaking phenomenal. I could feel the energy when I walked into their little like cabana kit, I'll post pictures. It was so cool, right? But I felt the energy right when I walked in, and then we started sharing and talking and just having these conversations, and the level of elevated conversations that was challenging me all around. Like this woman who has traveled the world, like the places she's gone, we're listening to her experiences. It's incredible. Another woman who's taking on the corporate world for the first time after being, a part of her family life. Another one who lives seriously, like just the yin and yang that's a part of her. I can't even describe that's on here. And another one who's like starting this huge business of workshops for women like that. And then our host, like I'm looking around the table, and it was like we were all meant to be there. We were all meant to be there with each other. We were all meant to be in community, supporting each other. And it was this workshop that she's starting. And like I looked around the table and I was like, I had to go home to tell my daughter, my girl, I can't leave. Like I gotta stay with these women. I need to be around this, and I need to see where this goes. And I went back out, and all of a sudden it's like after 10. I'm like, oh my God, I go to bed at 9, right? I was like, I need to go to bed, you guys. This has been a beautiful evening. But it just made me think about how my tribe, like granted, I have beautiful people in my life, you guys, absolutely amazing people in my life. So do you, right? But you never stop seeking the people who are going to challenge you, the people who are going to push you. And I broached that last night. Like I started to find a full new community who's going to push me to a different level, right? And that's out there for you. Those people are out there for you. Whatever you're running after in your life, you guys know I'm running after igniting smiles. I'm running after elevated mindset. I'm running after like not only accomplishing my own dreams, like extraordinary dreams, not softly set, mediocre dreams, right? Like I'm talking about like going after the freaking world and helping other people do the same. That's what I'm doing. So providing this space, this was exactly where I needed to be to step into a higher level of greatness, because every conversation was challenging me. Listening to their verbiage, listening to their experiences, it was I would like looked around, I'm like, I'm the bottom of the barrel here. Like this is freaking unbelievable. So if you haven't found the group that makes you feel like the bottom of the barrel, and it doesn't have to be the bottom, you guys, but doesn't make you feel like it's slightly insufficient, then you need to keep seeking, which would sound weird. Why would I want to find a place in which I feel insufficient? Why would I want to purposely put myself in a spot where I'm not the best. I'm not the best one. I'm not even on the charts of who I'm around, because that's how we get better. Finding your tribe that challenges you, that's how you get better. Finding someone who pushes you, who makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable, who makes you pause and think and really like, wait, is that like what's going on with this situation? That's what makes you better. And think about the different areas in your life where you're trying to go from here to here. Okay, sorry, I'm all shaky here because I got my hand trying to hold my phone. But when you're trying to go from here to here, and whatever that area is in your life, if it's mindset, if it's relationship, if it's financial success, if it's physical success, you want to seek out a group that challenges you in that area. I'm looking for a group who's going to challenge my mindset, my ferocity for life. Is that word? Whatever. You guys, I tried to use it twice today. I'm not really sure why. Roll with it, right? But like that's what I'm seeking, and I'm finding it because I'm seeking it, and I'm not stopping looking. They're not showing up at my doorstep, right? But as I'm continually looking for it. If you're looking for improvements in your health, put yourself in situations that are uncomfortable. Join a running group, join a gym, start to go around, like have conversations and relationships with people who are at the place where maybe you'd work out or have good health. Like Michelle just said, her Dash peeps, right? Find that. If you're looking for more financial success, find people who make more money than you and be around them. Okay, so you're gonna find your tribe if you keep looking. And if you stop looking, you're gonna be around the same people that you're around all the time. And once again, let me reiterate, they're great, they're perfect, they're beautiful. You have people in your life for a reason right now, but there's also people out there that are going to elevate you and make you grow. So here's what we've got. I'd love for you guys to share. Do you have a tribe that challenges you? Have you found some people who make you feel like you need to step it up a notch? And who is that person, or are those people, or where's that community that you found it? Okay. If you haven't found it yet, I would love for you to comment how you'd like to be challenged. I'd like to be challenged with my physical health. I'd like to be challenged with my mental health. I'd like to be challenged because that's what it is. You're looking for a challenge, because one thing that social media is incredible for, it's for bringing us together and helping us find communities, right? So Jen might comment and maybe she's really looking for someone who can challenge her as a triathlete. I don't know, right? She needs to seek out other people that are going to elevate her in that area. Somebody else, Jill's on here, and she wants somebody else who's going to challenge her mindset. You know, who's gonna challenge her success level. We can build relationships by posting about that on here. Okay, so that's the first thing. All right. So who you found and who you're trying to be challenged by, so that we can start to build some relationships. With Renisha, that's why we're together, right? Like, I think that that's one of the things. Like, looking at how we met each other, like looking for improved physical health. That's what we can do for each other, right? So it's going to raise that standard. Okay, the next thing, you guys, is to continuously seek on the outside. Like, it's not just the Facebook group, but like, where can you actually go out and look for that in your life? Final thing is, I really want to just, if you're looking for that mental well-being and that community and that support to challenge you as a woman, and you're interested in these women wine inspiration Wednesdays, like something along those lines. I'm sorry, Christy, that I'm butchering that. And she did not ask me to do this by any means, you guys, but you should be a part of this community that I'm looking into. Like, we're doing it again in 2 weeks. So I don't really even know exactly what it's going to be, but I know it's 2 weeks from now. I can post the link if you're interested, or send me a message if you'd be interested in participating. But basically, we get together, we have conversations. We made these incredible necklaces. I can't explain it tonight or right now. I'll explain it later because that's a full other chat. But if you're looking for somebody who's going to challenge you, somebody who's going to, push you out of your comfort zone, and you're from Colorado, write me, because I can give you more information about that. For all of my other beauties out there, you guys, keep looking, okay? Keep seeking, keep running after, because if you keep looking, you're gonna find it. The only way I can guarantee that you're gonna fail is if you sit in a corner and keep doing what you're doing right now. So it's out there for you. I love you guys. Good morning, Kim, Elisa, Dino, Tracy, all my friends that joined after that. I didn't get to say hi to all of you guys, but thank you so much for joining. Challenge yourselves, my friends. You can't get better staying where you're at. You're going to be the same if you stay where you're at. You're not going to get from here to there if you stay where you're at. So answer all of the questions today. There was a lot of them. Good morning, sunshine, your gratitude, your exercise, who challenges you, where you want to be challenged. And finally, are you committed? So if you're committed, write that I'm committed to finding my tribe, or I'm committed to adding to my tribe, because you already do have one tribe. I know that. Okay. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I'm off, you guys. So photo shoot ready. Oh, I wish you guys could just watch me do this. It's absolutely embarrassing because P.S. I am not good at photo shoots, but I do it anyways. Okay. Love yous. Bye.